At some point in your life, your body lost trust in you and your ability to respond to your needs. And this has caused you to feel incapable, unable to trust yourself when you need to make decisions, unable to trust yourself in the way that you respond to life, the way that you build, the way that you create, the way that you do literally anything as a functional human being, because your body learned long ago, for whatever the reason, could be trauma, could be conditioning, that you could not respond to your needs, likely because you weren't allowed to. You were probably put in a really unsafe situation once or many times, and in that situation you had to survive, and whatever the cost was, you took it because you needed to either override your system, you had to say yes when it needed to be no, you had to pretend, you had to be fake, you had to hide your emotions, you had to invalidate yourself, you had to ignore your body's signals, its cues, your needs, not be able to respond to what your body actually needed in that moment because you were not safe enough to, you were literally not able to do so. But over time, or through re-experience, what this body now knows is that it cannot trust you to give it or respond to what you need. And then this plays a role in every single thing that you can do or may even entertain doing in your life. So if you struggle with decisions, if you are a codependent person, if you feel like you can't rely on yourself, if you constantly go to other people for support, for security, for opinions, for advice, for just anything, if you feel like you can't ask yourself and be with yourself, it's likely because you have a deeply ingrained inability to trust yourself, because your body learned that you were not able to do what you needed to do. And no, that was not your fault, but now is the time. If this is becoming a pattern for you, this is becoming a problem for you, and you're sick of feeling like you can't trust yourself, then this needs to shift. And the only way that your body is going to trust you again is if you are able to show it again and again and again that you, one, will listen to your body's needs and respond to them in the way that it needs. It is actually so much more simple than you realize, but the hard part is feeling safe enough in your body to do so. This is where anxiety comes up, this is where fear comes up, this is where panic attacks rise, because your body is remembering where similar situations you could not do this. But the only way to show yourself that you can is by practicing it, is by giving your body the evidence that you are capable, that you are trustworthy, and that you can respond to your needs as needed.